Modern life has a strange way of destroying a person without leaving a single bruise. You don't need chains, you don't need a prison. All you need is pleasure. The soft kind that feels harmless. The quiet kind that slowly weakens a person until there is nothing strong left inside. Today we live in a world where everything is sweet, where everything is easy, and almost nothing is real. In Africa, we once understood something simple. The sweetest fruit on the tree is usually guarded by thorns. You cannot reach it without a small sacrifice, without a little pain. But the world we now live in gives you the fruit without the thorns, the taste without the effort, the reward without the work. And while that feels good for a moment, it also creates a silent sickness inside us, a sickness that spreads with every little pleasure we chase. This is not a warning from philosophers in Europe. This is not a lesson from the past. It is happening right now, in your body, in your mind, in your daily life. The pursuit of endless pleasure is slowly destroying the modern African mind. Comfort is becoming our new cage. We are choosing the soft bed over the long journey, the easy food over the healthy one, the quick laugh over the deep purpose. And every time we choose the easier path, we lose a piece of ourselves, a piece of our strength, a piece of the spirit that once made us powerful. When a goat discovers maize in the dark of night, it eats and eats and eats. It forgets that somewhere in that darkness a hyena is watching. In the same way, the pleasures we enjoy today hide the danger that waits beneath them. Pleasure is becoming the hyena of our generation. What makes this trap so dangerous is that most people don't see it as a trap at all. Who would fear something that feels so good? Who would question something that is so available? Who would doubt something that everyone else seems to be enjoying? So let me show you what is really happening beneath the surface. Because when you understand what pleasure does to your mind, you begin to see the chains hidden inside the sweetness. Inside your brain, there is a simple chemical that decides what feels good to you: dopamine. When you achieve something meaningful, your brain rewards you with dopamine. That reward pushes you to grow stronger, to improve, to keep moving forward. That is how the brain was designed to work. But modern life has changed the rules. Today you can get the same dopamine without effort, without learning, without sacrifice. You just tap a screen, you open an app, you scroll for a few seconds, and your brain releases the same chemical that once pushed human beings to become warriors, leaders, and creators. Imagine drinking salt water because you are thirsty. It feels like you are satisfying your thirst, but with every sip, you are only making yourself more dehydrated. Pleasure without effort works the same way. You feel rewarded, but you are only becoming weaker. Your phone is a small factory that manufactures the feeling of victory without you having to win anything. And because the victories are fake, your motivation to go after real victories begins to disappear. The entertainment we consume, the food we eat, the shortcuts we take, they are all designed to give us dopamine instantly. And the more dopamine we get, the more we crave. It becomes a cycle that traps us inside our own desires, a prison we willingly lock ourselves inside every single day. Pleasure is a thief. It steals your attention first, then your discipline, then your future. If a child is raised in the shade, that child will fear the sun. That is what comfort does to the mind. It trains you to avoid anything that feels challenging. It convinces you that effort is dangerous and discomfort must be avoided at all cost. But the truth is the opposite. Discomfort is the doorway to becoming who you are meant to be. There is a reason why champions are born in struggle. There is a reason why strength comes from suffering. There is a reason why powerful people are shaped by difficult paths. Comfort builds nothing. Comfort teaches nothing. Comfort only protects you from growth until you no longer remember how to grow. The modern world wants you to think that you are free, that you can do anything, that you can choose your own life. And yet, we spend hours every day doing things we did not choose, eating food we did not cook, watching lives we are not living, following trends we do not understand. And all the while we convince ourselves that this is freedom. True freedom is the power to say no to the pleasure that is destroying you. But the world does not want you to say no. The world wants you to keep consuming, keep scrolling, keep chasing, keep numbing yourself so you never stop and question whether this is the life you truly want. We are no longer controlled by fear or violence. We are controlled by comfort, by convenience, by entertainment. The pressure to obey does not come from outside anymore. It comes from within. You obey your cravings. You obey your impulses. You obey your hunger for pleasure. And then you call that obedience freedom. Even a bird inside a very large cage will still fly in circles. Because no matter how wide the cage is, it is still a cage. When you are trapped in pleasure, your world becomes small. Your dreams become small. You stop exploring because exploration requires effort. You stop building because building takes time. You stop fighting because fighting demands courage. Pleasure makes you obedient. Pleasure makes you predictable. Pleasure makes you easy to control. You may feel alive, but you are slowly becoming hollow, a shell of who you could have been. You begin to lose ambition. You lose hunger. You lose that fire inside that once pushed human beings to conquer mountains and cross oceans. Your mind becomes soft, your spirit becomes fragile, and the moment life becomes difficult, you break like thin glass. This is the hidden cost of pleasure. It offers a moment of joy and takes away a lifetime of courage. We tell ourselves that we are just trying to enjoy life, but sometimes pleasure is not enjoyment. It is escape. Escape from responsibility. Escape from failure. Escape from the quiet moments where we have to face our own thoughts. That is why silence scares so many people. When the world is quiet, your real voice becomes loud. The truth you have been avoiding comes to the surface. Every regret, every insecurity, every dream you abandoned because pleasure felt easier. So you pick up your phone, you turn on the music, you distract yourself so you do not have to hear the sound of your own potential dying inside you. Many people today are not addicted to pleasure. They are addicted to avoiding themselves. They are running away from the discomfort of becoming who they are meant to be. Pleasure feels like life, but it is actually a slow death. A death of character, a death of strength, a death of purpose. But here is the beautiful thing. You can choose differently. You can take back control. You can close the door on the easy road and open the one that forces you to climb. And every step you take up that hill strengthens something inside you, something the world cannot take away. The arm that carries water every day eventually becomes strong. The one that only opens a tap remains soft forever. Strength is not given. Strength is earned through small battles that you fight each day, through discipline, through sacrifice, through the courage to choose what is right instead of what is easy. If you are enjoying the video so far, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. What if I told you that freedom has a price? And that price is responsibility. The responsibility to take command of your own desires, to lead your own mind, to control your own appetites. Because if you cannot control pleasure, pleasure will control you. We must rebuild our relationship with pleasure. Pleasure is not the enemy. Pleasure is a beautiful reward when it follows effort. But when pleasure comes first, when it becomes the goal instead of the gift, that is when it becomes poison. Fire can cook your food, but if you let it run wild, it will burn your house to the ground. Pleasure works the same way. It should serve you. It should never rule you. So how do we take back control? We practice discomfort. We choose habits that build us. We strengthen our mind one decision at a time. We limit distractions. We remove temptations. We replace cheap pleasure with meaningful accomplishment. We seek a life where joy grows from purpose, not from stimulation. Wake up early. Train your body. Learn a skill that challenges you. Spend time in silence and think about the path you want to take in this life. Do what makes you stronger, even when it feels uncomfortable. The world will always offer you shortcuts. It will always offer you a softer road. But every shortcut steals a brick from the foundation of your character. You must learn to say no. No to the distraction. No to the addictive pleasure. No to the urge that wants to weaken you. Each time you say no, something powerful grows inside you. Something ancient, something unshakable. Every great life ever lived was built on choices that were not easy to make. Nobody becomes disciplined by chance. Nobody becomes successful by accident. Strength is not born in comfort. It is born in the struggle that comfort tries to protect you from. Choose the hard path. Choose the uncomfortable choice. Choose the action that brings long-term gain instead of short-term pleasure. Build a mind that does not break when life becomes difficult. Because life will become difficult, that is guaranteed. And when that moment arrives, the question is simple. Will you stand or will you fall? In your quiet moments, ask yourself, who am I becoming? Am I growing stronger or weaker? Am I building my future or escaping from it? Am I chasing pleasure or purpose? There is a person inside you right now who is powerful, a version of you that is disciplined, focused, courageous, and unstoppable. But you will never meet that person if pleasure keeps winning the battles inside your mind. Today, you must decide which version of yourself will live, the strong one or the soft one, the one who builds their own path, or the one who follows the crowd into a cave of distractions. If you are listening to this, you already feel it. You know you were not born for a small life. You can feel the hunger inside you that refuses to die. You can feel the fire deep within that keeps whispering to you to rise, to grow, to escape the prison of comfort. The pursuit of endless pleasure is the easiest way to waste a life, and the most dangerous thing is that you can waste it while smiling, while laughing, while feeling like everything is fine. Pleasure numbs the pain of regret, but regret will always return when the pleasure fades. Do not wait until you are old and broken to realize that you wasted your strength. Do not wait until your dreams are buried in the ground before you try to resurrect discipline. Do not wait until your mind is too weak to climb before you realize that the flat road leads nowhere. Every day you wake up, you have a choice. To become more than you were yesterday, or to remain exactly the same. Choose growth. Choose discipline. Choose the harder but better path. There is a quiet war happening inside every human being today. a war between appetites and ambition, between comfort and greatness, between the easy life and the meaningful one. The side that wins will determine the life you live. The world is trying to turn you into someone who obeys pleasure, someone who is entertained, distracted, and controlled. Refuse to surrender. Refuse to be comfortable for too long. Refuse to let your strength fade because the world says softness is enough. You are not here just to feel good. You are here to become good, to build something with your life, to become a person who stands tall when everything tries to push you down. Pleasure will always be there waiting for you, but purpose will not wait forever. Discipline will not wait forever. Opportunity will not wait forever. Time will not wait forever. Right now is the moment you decide. Who am I going to be? A hunter of comfort or a warrior of purpose? The life you want is on the other side of effort, on the other side of discomfort, on the other side of every difficult decision you have been avoiding. Cross that line. Step into the pain that builds power. Step into the struggle that builds champions. Step into the fire that reveals who you are meant to become. Because when you choose the path of purpose, something incredible happens. Pleasure returns. But this time, it is earned. It is real. It is satisfying. It fills your soul instead of draining it. We must remember, the sweetest fruit is the one that required a climb, the one that demanded a little sacrifice, the one that tasted better because you fought for it. Do not live a life where pleasure becomes your master. Become the kind of person who can enjoy pleasure without becoming owned by it. When the world is finally silent and you are left alone with your thoughts, you will know exactly who you are becoming. The question is this the person you want to be? Life will not reward the soft. Life will not protect the weak. Life respects the disciplined, the focused, the determined, the ones who are willing to struggle for something greater than comfort. Do not fear discomfort. Fear the person you will become without it. A version of yourself that is small, fragile, controlled. That is the true hell, a life where you never discovered your strength. Today, take back control. Take back your mind. Take back your future. Choose discipline over distraction. Choose purpose over pleasure. And when your life becomes difficult, smile. Because difficulty is the proof that you are moving in the right direction. Pleasure will not make you strong. Pleasure will not build your future. Pleasure will not save you when life tests you. Your strength will, your discipline will, your courage will. So rise, stand against the softness, fight the battle inside your mind with everything you have. Become the person who is no longer carried by pleasure, but powered by purpose. Because without purpose, pleasure becomes poison, and without discipline, even comfort becomes a cage. Choose your path wisely. One leads to a slow death that feels good. The other leads to a life that feels earned, a life worth living. The pursuit of pleasure is destroying many people. Do not let it destroy you.